Yeah, we're a little beat up, but everybody's beat up this time of year. So anytime you start to get some guys healthy, it's a good thing. And Andre's progressing well.
Doug said he did some extra work with Marcus just to get on the same page. What have you seen from him and Hamani?
Well, we got plenty of guys that can play on the O-line. Just got to figure out where they're playing. And Hamani can play center, Doug can play center. I think Sarchik can play center. And then who's not playing there will play guard. So we'll figure that out as the week goes on.
How important was this bye week, not only physically but mentally, for the staff and for the players?
I think it came at a good time for us. This league is tough top to bottom. We play 9 conference games, which I think is tougher on Pac-12 teams than other people. And some other leagues get to play some 1AA opponents in week 9, 10. It's good that we have a bye week. It's good for us to get rested up and healthy.
What's your
Yeah, I was on the couch all day Saturday. It was wonderful. It's strange to me watching football and not being nervous and stressed out. It was fun.
You just got some teams you might play down the road?
I watched everybody slipping back and forth between games. There's a lot of good football teams in the country, so it's fun to watch those guys compete.
What's your early?
I actually went over to Coach Fernandez. His wife Megan is a great cook, so I had a feast over there.
What's your early scouting report on Colorado? Obviously, they've had some excruciating losses, but more competitive this year.
I think Colorado's come a long way from last year. Realistically, they could have, should have beat UCLA. Had a real good chance to beat Cal. Had a really good chance to beat Washington. A couple of mistakes and turnovers in all those games kind of cost them, but they're a very competitive team.
When you see Oregon State beat Arizona State, is that almost a good thing for you because it kind of highlights what can happen to the team if you don't take every opponent seriously?
I think this team's done a great job of concentrating on the task at hand. Anytime you start looking at the big picture, the playoff picture, or anything like that, I think it distracts you from what you have to get done. This team's been a lot better even than last year of making sure we're concentrating on the next opponent and taking these things one game at a time. And the guys we're dialed in today, so we're going to give Colorado our best shot.
Was there any rest coming back from the bye week? How did this practice go, execution-wise?
I thought it was pretty good. Sometimes when you take some time off, the first day back is a little sloppy. Guys seemed rested and had some fresh legs, and I thought the attention to detail was pretty good today.
When you look at, you guys made the first Pac-12 championship game, and it's taken you this long to get back. I mean, just how big of a deal is it just to get there?
Well, in this league right now, you can look up and down the league, and I think there's 10 teams that could have been in the thing. And it all comes down to close games and how you play on a Saturday or two. So with the depth of this conference, I think it's a good accomplishment for guys just to get to the game. And obviously they have bigger goals than that, but we're not going to get there unless we look at each game and play each one as the best we possibly can.